carrying on to May the 15th after the market close, and we are starting off looking at a chart of SPX here totally. What I've done here is I've gone over these charts here this afternoon, and after looking at it carefully, I've drawn these lines here, and I can bring this up a little closer and you can see up close what is happening. This is a downward trend line that we're caught against, and there's a bottoming supporting trend line that we're caught against, which makes up a downward channel. We're pummeling down into this channel forcefully, and we ended the day here 1330. Remember, this was a channel that we were going up here, and then we transited into a sideways motion, and we carried on here between March 12th to almost like May the 1st, and on May 1st we have not seen anything up. We have always seen a down market, and the market is behaving like really a bear market at this point. It went down here 1345 here. What exactly happened here, we should look at it. 2 days and 2 minute chart here, and 5 minute, I'll put it here, 2 minutes and 2 days and 5 minutes, and let's take a look at it. This was the market here on Tuesday. It opened here on 15th, and the market tried to go up higher 1345, then clammed down, just got sold off in the last hour or so, and then ended the day at the down note 1330. The Federal Manufacturing Reserve of New York showed gain, which is 0.17, and which is higher than expected, but the retail sales slowed down to 0.1%. And then again we had this Europe saga that is going on since forever. The Greece problem, they failed to form a government and they could not agree on things, and most likely Greece may get plugged out of Eurozone. And then there were problems with German Angela Merkel and new president in France, and all kinds of stuff. Europe and all this is mixed into it, a bag. I don't believe it, but that's what it is. The news are driving into this stock market here. We are looking here in a downward channel here on a 9-month chart, which is a close-up of the market, the best that I can give it to you. This is an upward channel, and now we're downward channel after the sideways action. This is not rocket science, it's basic concepts in technical analysis. And so the market is now, we have a McClellan oscillator on, is giving us a reading of minus 200. It's extremely oversold. The market is oversold. But remember, this tool can stay very long time. Sometimes right here we had a reading of minus 311. I wouldn't be surprised, the selling is not done yet. I wouldn't be surprised it will come down here to 1300 level and pummel this thing further, and then it becomes extremely oversold, something like minus 300, 200, and then bounce back when technical traders come into it. On the other studies here that I want to show you, an oscillator which is stochastic, as we already have, this thing has been pushed into the ground to minus 10. I mean, there is nothing left here. It's just gone, and it's extremely oversold. Shorting an extremely oversold market is very risky because it can bounce off on a technicality. This is just a technical things that happen in the market. Is extremely oversold, it can bounce back. So that's where the condition of the market is. Let's look at it. RUT, R-U-T, and there is a RUT here. It broke down the support. There's a trend line in place, and it's 777. Remember, we got out of that position. It can easily hit 750 here in extremely oversold conditions, minus something, minus 10 on the stochastic. Dow Jones, let's take a look at it. Dow Jones, DJI, and see how that has fared in this situation. Dow Jones is also sitting here in a technical channel here, 12,068, run into the ground, and I don't know how far they will be able to run this. PCLN, that stock, the market behaved like a bear market today. PCLN is now trying to form a cup here, curve, and then hopefully try to go up here. It's extremely sold off here anyway. It's trying to short this market. The shorts know the risk in it because it can just come back and bite off their face. It went up to 675 and then dropped. Apple was mercilessly sold off, taken to the woodshed and killed, and 553. It was just beaten up in the last hour. The volume was heavy, 17.5 million.